Hello, YouTube friends. So I am here at the gym today and I will be lifting. I think I'm gonna lift chest, but if it's too busy, then I'm gonna do buys and back. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys my split. So my split is 6 lifting days. Okay, so 6 lifting days, 3 leg days, which consist of 1 heavy squat day, 1 lunge day, and then one day where I do accessory work that I want to work on, stuff that I feel like is going to take a lot more time and a lot more concentration, and it's like light day for me. So 3 leg days, of which I just mentioned, then 1 day of back and buys, 1 day of triceps and shoulders, and then 1 chest day. So that's a total of 6 lift days, and then 1 day of cardio, stretching, whatever, active rest day as they call it. So that's my split right now. Today, like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably chest or back and buys. I was supposed to do chest yesterday, but I wasn't feeling it, and I'm not feeling it again today. So I was feeling legs yesterday, so I did legs. So yeah, I'm gonna get to that, and I'm probably gonna try to film if I can. I didn't bring my tripod, but it's Christmas Eve. So a few more workouts before the end of the year. I have a new goal that I'm gonna share with you guys, and I'm really excited about it. I've got my meal plan like back on track, so that's gonna go down. I'm gonna post that on Instagram, and I'm also gonna post it here as well. So I'm excited to get back, and I just wanted to say that no matter like how many times you start or how many times you try to do something, you know, like you just have to figure out what works for you. Like that you just have to figure out like what works for you. Like what works for someone else might not work for you. Like watching YouTubers or watching or like on Instagram, and you see people like doing if it fits your macros, or doing bro diet or whatever, like they make it a lot of times seem like really easy. I'm like, oh my god, like if it fits your macros, like this is awesome, you know, like I just track everything and it works out perfectly. Well, it isn't really like that all the time, you know. It's really hard to track, and it's really hard to hit, and then if you don't hit consistently, then you can't really tell if it's working. So for me right now, I'm not doing macros. I am back to kind of like a bro diet with some scheduled cheats in there. Not cheats, but like untracked meals. So what I'm doing is just go ahead and tell you guys now. So what I'm doing is throughout the week I have a set meal plan. So basically it's pretty bro. It's oatmeal or egg whites for breakfast with turkey bacon, snack of hard-boiled eggs or turkey, then my lunch, which is going to be 4 ounces of meat, mostly either chicken, fish, whatever I'm feeling, that can vary, and then vegetables, no carbs at lunch. And then pre-workout is going to be a carb source, half a cup of brown rice or 100 grams of sweet potatoes or whatever, something like that. Then workout, then post-workout a shake or a bar, whatever I want. And then my post-workout, or my last meal, whatever, is going to be a another 4 ounces of chicken, and I can do a carb source if I want. So with that being said, that is what has worked best for me in the past. that might not work for you, but that's what's worked best for me in the past, is just sticking to a regular ass meal plan, keeping it simple and not trying to go into like fitting Captain Crunch into my diet. Right now, that's not where I am. Maybe one day I will be there and I'll be able to, you know, like fit all those different things in, but right now I'm not. So that's what's going on with that. So that's during the week. That's when I'm working. That is what works for me when I work. It's super easy. I work at a desk, so it's just looking at the clock and eating when I want to eat. So then weekends, when I go out or, you know, we go to a restaurant or something, I am not taking that super seriously. So with that being said, obviously breakfast, I pretty much always eat at home. So that's going to be egg whites and turkey bacon as always, and oatmeal if I want. And then lunch or dinner, if we go out, that will be something like Chipotle, where I can control it. Grilled chicken at a restaurant, or a salad at a restaurant. Those are like my safe options. So that's what I like to do. That has worked for me very well in the past, to have really pretty simple meals during the week. And then on the weekends, I am not super strict on myself, but obviously I don't binge and I don't eat, you know, 50, whatever, anyways, I don't binge. I don't go crazy and eat burgers and fries and pizza. So that is what I'm gonna do. That is starting now. So I am 16 weeks away from our move, which, yay, so exciting. We're moving to California, so I'm 16 weeks away. Basically, I just decided to treat this as a prep. So a lot of people prep for shows 16 weeks or even longer a lot of times. So that's what I'm treating this as. So alcohol content will be at a minimum. If we do go out, like I said, I'm not cutting my lifestyle like crazy, because the reason I don't do that anymore is because I found that I'll cut my lifestyle and I'll be totally dedicated and you know, psycho dedicated, but then I bounce back really hard. So I come back and I binge and I eat a lot, and it doesn't work well for me to not to deprive myself for a really long time. So I'm trying to stop depriving myself so much by having those weekends and limit what I can kind of like have like flexibility and cheating. So I don't want to consider any foods bad, and I don't want to consider any foods good, because that's where I seem to have the worst bounce back or fall back or whatever, post show, whatever. So I will be doing that. I'm 16 weeks away from moving, so I'm going to treat it as a prep. Like I said, I didn't say this, alcohol content, I'll either be drinking white wine or I'll be drinking vodka. So no beers, no malt. That's disgusting to me. So vodka or white wine, mostly probably like vodka sodas. I'm going to stick to that because A, it's cheap, and B, it's easy, and C, it's the lowest calorie. What's up, guys? I just finished my back and biceps workout, and I was feeling really good. I was feeling like on cloud 9. I still am. I don't know if it's that extra carbs today or what, but I'm like feeling invincible. So I was doing my last superset, and I always listen to like Eminem or 50 during my workouts, and I was listening to Eminem, and a song came on, and he said something that really hit me, so I want to share it with you guys. So he said, no one asked for the hand that we're dealt, we just deal with it and make the best of it, or something like that, whatever. I know I'm quoting it wrong, but basically, no one asked for the bullshit hand we're dealt. So, just thought about it, and like, no one really asked for, you know, we don't get to choose how we grow up, where we grow up. Our parents aren't direct influences as children or anything like that. And I'm not saying I had a bad childhood by any means. All I'm saying is, no, you don't get to choose that. But what you do get to choose is what you make of that and how you use that to your advantage. So all the stuff that happened to you as a kid, you know, whether it be food-wise, exercise-wise, you've used that to your advantage. Maybe, you know, like me, I was always in sports, yeah, but I was never really like super educated on working out, and that's only because I just wasn't. My parents aren't like huge workout people or anything like that, but I wanted to learn about it, so I'm taking the steps to learn about it. A lot of the stuff I research is from people like me on YouTube, bodybuilding.com, all that kind of stuff. Did I ask? You know, did I whine and complain about whatever hand I was dealt, good or bad? No. You just make the best out of it. And you can't say like, oh, my body isn't meant to be lean, because that's just a negative mindset. We're all have equal opportunity. Maybe you carry your weight in a different area. I know I carry my weight in my hips and stomach area and arms, but I know that, and so I work with that. So one of us that's lyric just hit me a little bit. So whatever hand you're dealt with, if your parents or you know you're in a bad situation, whatever, you didn't ask to be dealt that hand, that's cool, but what you can do with it is use it to your advantage. Help people that you know are in the same situation that you were in. I'm like fucking rambling on about nothing, I feel. I thought this was gonna be like groundbreaking, but whatever. Finishing up my cardio. I forgot to also mention in my previous clip that I am doing a lot of cardio with that split. So I'm trying to split up my cardio before and after my workout. So 25 before, 25 after. That's really difficult, by the way. And an hour in the morning. So here I am on the Stairmaster, rambling to YouTube. I've been talking for 4 minutes and I don't even know what I said. So if I think of anything else groundbreaking to share with you guys, I will do that. So